All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. Please do let us know in the comments. It's the Love Audio Production YouTube channel. My name is Paul Webber. Good to be here. Now, we are just testing the PC because the PC's back in action again. It's been repaired, but I just wanted to check the streaming quality and the sound and vision and all that kind of stuff now that we've set everything back up again. Hopefully, we are coming to you live and it's absolutely fine, but I have a feeling that it's buffering because I'm just kind of checking it on my phone as we go along, and it's not caught up yet. And the stream light is flashing. I think we're probably doing a little bit too much with the computer currently. And you've got to bear in mind that last time I used the PC, we had blue screen of death, and it crashed during a live stream, and I was using vMix and all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to try it and see what happens. All right. And yeah, so kind of, there's only a few things set up on the Stream Deck currently. If I can go to if I go to webcam, you should be able to see my mixer there. Well, if I bring this over, this is the Stream Deck. So if I go to socials, that'll bring up the last social comment on there, which is absolutely fine. Do drop a comment in on YouTube as well, because that will hopefully come up on the screen. Also, that should be the subscribe button, so that's working as well. Countdown I've got, which is fine. Intro and outro, webcam and main cam. Oh, here it is. Good to having a working PC, says Awesome Wood Things. Matt, thank you ever so much for joining, and I do appreciate your comments, so thank you ever so much for that. And yeah, like that does come up on the PC, so that's good news. We are back in business, thank goodness for that. But I don't know if it's stuttering or buffering where you are, guys, but I know that the stream settings button on my end is buffering. I know that for a fact. So I can't do much about it whilst it's live streaming. So we're just going to have to kind of put up with that. But hopefully everything is all good and up and running. I'm just kind of going back over this particular. I'm looking at the stream itself on my phone just to make sure it's working all right. But in fact, if I do that, that might catch up. There we go. So yeah, that should be all right. Fingers crossed. What does it say? Let's have a look here. Save and close. Push all the buttons. I am pushing loads of buttons, Matt. A bit like your show, to be honest with you. So yeah, pushing all the buttons, which is fantastic. And I can't seem to make that work. That's better. Okay, that's better. So that should be up and running now. In fact, if I get rid of that and start again. Let's push that. Let's do that. Press. And that should be back up and running. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just kind of monitoring it, but I'm not using the same network as I am with the live stream, so hopefully that works. The place is a complete mess, by the way, because I've just been moving stuff around, moving furniture around and bits and pieces, but hopefully it's absolutely fine. And if I kind of do this business, you can see that the mixing desk is here. So when I'm doing the live stream for my audio production channel, which is what it should be, of course, then you have an overhead view with the webcam pointing down at the mixing desk. I'm probably going to mount it kind of above here on the ceiling, so that it's kind of face down and you can see the buttons and see the sliders and everything else that I'm kind of adjusting on the fly. So hopefully that will work. And then I can push a button and we're back to square one. The camera is the Sony, the Sony A5100, the old trusty Sony. I'm going to bring that the kind of white balance up a little bit so you can see a little bit more of the room. It is chaos. The keyboard's on the floor. I've got the laptop that was doing the live streaming is on the floor. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to adjust it down slightly. I'm streaming at 60 frames a second rather than 59 or 30 frames a second. 1080p 60 at the moment, which I shouldn't be doing, I don't think, because I think that's kind of stretching the hardware a bit. Let's have a look. So it's hi Paul, it's good to have a working PC, push all the buttons, reduce to 720p. Yeah, I don't think I can do that on the fly though, Matt. I don't think I can do that as we're live streaming, because it may well cut me off. Okay. So let me have a look, see if I can do any settings here with regards to YouTube Studio. Hang on a second. I haven't got my desktop set up, so I can't show you what's going on. Let's have a look. No, that's not anything there. Open widget, error, analytics, stream settings. Yeah, that's all fine. Stream latency, no, bloody, bloody, blah. Yeah, I can't do anything about that whilst we're streaming. If I stopped it and started again, then yeah, absolutely fine. But I'm not going to be doing that because it will just, I think it'll crash the whole thing. So let's have a look here. Can I do settings there? Quality, that one. Oh, that's better. Okay. Yeah, that's all good. Just watching all the messages as well, so thank you ever so much. Awesome Wood Things, otherwise known as Matt Haas. Yes, all things awesomely Matt Haas as well. Matt live streams every single morning in the US before he goes to work, which is fantastic. So keep up that good work. That's brilliant. I don't know how many you're up to now, Matt, but I know it's quite a few. He also has Awesome Wood Things. He also has various other channels and bits and pieces that he keeps doing as well, which is good. So make sure you check him out. Good evening, sir. It's Rich Vibes. Rich Vibes is in the house. Thank you so much, Rich. Hope you are well. Let's see if that comes up again. There it is. Good evening, sir. Comes up automatically. Brilliant. So the system works. It just might be buffering a bit because of the rate that I'm streaming at. And I honestly don't think I can change it whilst we're live streaming. There we go. So yeah, Rich saying hi to Matt, which is all good. Let's have a look. Yeah, I was streaming earlier on, or kind of doing some music backgrounding stuff as well. So if I go to, I was using Stream Beats. So look here. STIM Beats. Which is what I use to Stream Beats music. There we go. Stream Beats. Stream Beats music. There we go. So yeah, I was using Stream Beats for backing music with regards to the live stream. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try and bring that up. Hopefully not caning the PC too much. So remember me, good at remember me. That's brilliant. From laptop to PC. I've had to download the software and also the Stream Deck software just to update it because obviously this PC hasn't been used for well over a year. But that's all good. Playlists. Let's do that. And I'm going to play, let's have a look here. Let's play pop. And then we'll just bring the volume down because it's going to be very loud. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Play. There we go. So if I bring that down to about there, it's a little more. Yeah, there we go. I'm not far off leaving for Latin night tonight in Exeter. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, I was in Exeter earlier on. Matt says Monday through Friday, 1,149 episodes. That's incredible. Well done to you, sir. Well done. Yeah, that's incredible. But yeah, Rich is off to Latin night tonight in Exeter. He plays the music. He also does a bit of dancing, but he won't admit to that. Excellent, mate. Well done. Congratulations to you. Superb. In an hour or so. Okay, well, I won't be that long. It's probably literally going to be maybe half an hour, 3/4 of an hour at best. Not going to do anything else. Also, I've not downloaded the Fender Studio Pro software to the PC yet. That's my next stage because I want to make sure that I can do all the recording and stuff that I normally do, whilst still recording and editing through the PC and make sure everything works. So that's my next thing to do. All good. By the way, we're using the Rode NT1A microphone, the condenser mic that's here, which is really good. Sounds good. And actually, the PC, or sorry, the mixer, as in this one, the settings I've got actually are dipping the music for me. So if I speak, they're kind of dipping the music for me. They're what's called a ducking effect, which is pretty cool. So it's dropping that by 80 dB, or negative 80 dB. And then bringing it back up again. Let's have a look. So the settings are negative 44, sorry. So yeah, it brings it down by about 23 dB, if that. And allows me to speak over the top of the music without me doing the fader business every time, which is, I think it's pretty cool. That's the end of track 1 on the Stream Beats pop playlist. And then if you leave it playing, obviously it'll play. What you can do to save, processing power or internet connection and stuff like that, you can download that playlist or that particular track. And as long as you give them mention in your biog or your description of your video, then you can use these for free, which is pretty cool. There's a small tiny subscription per month, about $3 or $4, if that. And yeah, pretty good. And they've updated the library as well, so you get a lot more variety in the tracks, a bit like the one we're playing now, which is cool. Just doing different effects. No, I didn't want that one. It was Fade to Black, sorry. Cube zoom. There we go. It's pretty good. Good stuff. Well, hopefully that gives a little bit of a demonstration on getting the PC set up. I need to, like I said, downgrade, like Matt says, downgrade the quality of output that I'm streaming, because that seems to be affecting the stream itself. So I might try that and do another test a little later on. But for now, guys, I think that's about it. Let me just turn that music down again. Where are we? Stream Beats. There we go. Brilliant. All right. Oh, hang on. What have I just done? That's how I don't need to do that. That's fine. Close that. Stream Beats require no payment, says Awesome Wood Things. You're probably right. So back streaming, I'm just about to do the same. Had a slight problem with my streaming Mac dying. Oh dear, Rich. I'm glad you're back streaming. That's really good. Are you doing the Sunday evening thing again? I tend to finish my shift in the pub here at around 7 p.m. So if you are going to be live streaming on Sunday nights again, then I'd love to be able to catch that. So yeah, do let me know. Do let us know as well. But apart from that, that is about it. Does vMix have swipe transmissions? Do you mean swipe transitions, Matt? Do let me know. I think you probably mean transitions. Let's have a look. Could probably do that, to be fair. Hang on. It's got wipe, which is that. Wipe reverse. It's got fade, zoom, wipe, slide, fly, cross zoom, fly rotate, cube zoom, vertical wipe, vertical slide, merge, wipe reverse, slide reverse, vertical wipe reverse, vertical slide reverse, barn door, roller door. Let's try roller door. Hang on. Ready? Okay, that's nice. I like that. What else has it got? Alpha fade. Now, I've not tried this. Okay, this is alpha fade. I don't know what that means, but doesn't really do much, does it, to be fair? No. So I don't know what what that does. Alpha fade. And then it's got some stingers and stuff like that. And you can change the duration of the effect as well. What was it you asked about? Let me have a look. Hang on. Socials. Swipe. They call it wipe. So if I do, let's say, for instance, wipe reverse. Here we go. So this is that. So it kind of goes from left to right, but then you can change it to from right to left. So like that, for instance, where it shows both scenes. Oh, no, only when it does kind of a merge, you can see the overshadow of like each particular one. I can slow that down as well. Or there's a fade there as well. Yes, wipe. Wipe reverse. There we go. So that's a wipe, and it kind of, yeah, you can see both both things, and you can slow that down. So it's about 1,000 milliseconds. So that's where it shows both cameras. Yeah, you're right. So there, I've got, and this is probably something you've got as well, Matt. So this is what I use if I'm doing a demonstration. If I'm doing, I don't think Ecamm can do that. Yeah, they probably can actually. To be fair, if you look and investigate it. But what I've got is two cameras. So I've got the webcam up here, showing the desk, and then I've got myself in the Sony camera on this side. So stand back. I can frame that properly as well. Kudos. Yeah. So yeah, you probably got it on Ecamm, and Ecamm's quite a detailed bit of software. So I would certainly take a look and see if you've got that transition itself. I've just done this one as well. This is the old. It's got the old mixer in it, funny enough, the PreSonus Studio Live 32SC, which I had. But of course, I'm back to back to the Behringer one, which is in this picture here. So yeah, back to the Behringer. So I need to update that image on the slide, which should be pretty easy. Actually, I could just kind of cut and paste that and stick it in where that square is, or that rectangular is, which should be fine. What else we got? Oh, yeah, subscribe button. That's what I want on Mac. Ah, right, cool, okay. Yeah, so when I'm doing, interviews with people, I put one person in the webcam section there, so I can change that to whatever input I want, and then myself over this side, but make sure I'm centralized and sat down or whatever, and the microphone's in shot as well, which is pretty good. So yeah, it's all going on. I'm going to cut it there, guys. I will be live streaming hopefully more often, particularly Mondays and Tuesdays from here on in. So if you are about, then please do say hi, and thank you so much for joining this evening. Glad you could join and let us know what the quality is like, and the audio. I've noticed that the PC is louder. The fan is louder in the PC than it was in the laptop, clearly, right? So it's doing a lot more work. So I need to kind of either box it into somewhere but still get air to it, or I need to improve the sound absorption around it, so it's not quite so it's not quite so loud. So that's another challenge for me. But yeah, catch you soon, guys. Thanks so much indeed. Take care now. See you soon. Outro. Why doesn't the outro button work? The intro one does. Thanks again for that, says Matt. Brilliant. I'm going to adjust the settings a minute, and now shortcuts. Oh, no wonder. Add. No, wait, I've got it, haven't I? Hang on. Let's try. Outro. Perfect. Click OK. Function. Cut. Input. I've got to find it now. There's about 35, 40 different inputs I've got to find. So I've got to find the one that says outro. Love Audio Outro New. There we go. MP4. Title. Outro. Click OK. Click OK. Press the button. Yeah! And for some reason, the music's slower on this jingle than it used to be. Goodness knows why. Can still talk over it though. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye. Audio.